Well, Ray, this is one of the things we used to do too. Ray, Art and I, if we did something bad, we're over
Damn it, I
out.
lived in Milwaukee, you didn't.
But Miller Park is a modern day
Yeah, right.
stadium.
Yeah,
with
okay,
the- with
I've just got, that's right. And then they had another place which was in an old-fashioned neighborhood and all that type of situation. Yeah, well, Mom used to feed us halfway and kick us out and say, be home at 6 for supper. And we would have all sorts of experiences.
Oh yeah,
And we would be all over town.
yeah. And we were good kids. We never got into trouble. We were really good kids. So
We would build forts and grass lots, climb
Tree houses.
trees, swim in the Menominee River,
Yeah.
and then go down.
catch crayfish
And
cook
remember,
'em.
there used to be a couple of old houses on Menominee River
Yeah.
Parkway, and we used to break into these old houses that were.
Well, we didn't
locked
really
up.
break in. They were open.
Yeah, they were open for us. That's right. And I would just borrow a couple of the books from the 1700s
Well, that
and
was
the 1800s.
across. Remember this
That
whole
was
place across?
Yeah, oh, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
There was an old mansion right across the street.
And it was packed with stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And you could go in?
Well, it was open. It was, I mean, it wasn't locked. In those days, people
wasn't.
would lock things
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
And we'd find books and things. And whatever happened to all those books? We had all those
Mom gave them
wonderful.
to Jimmy Sampson.
Jimmy, the awful child.
Yeah, it lived in the back of us. I had books from 15th century,
Yeah.
16th century, and what I used to do is I'd give them to Raymond, tell Raymond to run them home. Well, Raymond was the silent. Raymond was the silent type, and never really raised much ruckus. I, on the other hand, was all over the place.
You were.
I was the only one that Dad talked to.
Damn right, all the time. Not even the good new grease, too. It was the old coat stuff. Art and Raymond got the good stuff, the fresh
That one I
grease.
had to correct your dad.
Eat the grease off the. We didn't even have a garage, did we?
No. This is when I was born and living in Peoria Heights.
Yeah. Well, you
And
probably did have to eat the grease off the floor there.
yeah, Forrest's dad maintained that he would, but we lived in a facility over a garage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that was a good Raymond story. Mom used to fabricate worse than all of us.
Oh, so it came from her.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she would make
Poor
up
Fairy Belle.
stories that were absolute, but they made good stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That she'd spend a lot of time entertaining us by
Yeah.
sitting on a bed and telling these phenomenal stories. And of course, we're all sitting there
Yeah.
taking them in.
We're hearing about this.
Mary Gill knows most of those stories.
She's like, I've heard it.
Raymond found a piece of coal,
Oh, yeah.
and put it in a snowball and tamped it till it iced up and threw it. We were standing on top of about a 10-foot pile of snow that they used to deliver, and Raymond wound up and threw that, and that sucker just crashed. And it might have been 14 by 18 feet.
Wow.
It was big. It was really big.
Impressive.
And Raymond ran, and who's the idiot still standing there?
Oh, you did the fall?
Okay.
Something like that.
On
Was it, did you blame it on
2231,
Raymond first?
I wrote with a crayon on a refrigerator.
Raymond did this?
Ray.
Raymond did.
And then
That's
my
the one
mother-
I've always
my
heard.
brother-
Oh, that's Raymond did this. Raymond did this.
Yeah. And my mother said, Raymond can't write. That was in Tremont.
Okay.
We had a shale house shingle, and I walked all the way around the house with a brown crayon, and I drew straight lines all the way around the house. And
He had
and
plans
Dad
for
wanted to know where that came from. I said, Raymond did that. Raymond can't reach up there. Yeah, that was the story. I remember walking up to a tar paper house that couldn't have been any more than 15 feet wide. And this is your grandfather, and he was sitting on steps that went up a screen door, and he was in black. And he was just sitting there, and he looked like an older man.
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather, yes. And, his name would come. And then, on occasion, my dad would take me up there, never with anybody else. And I would stand there and look at him, and we'd probably talk for 10 minutes.
Like
Because
this
there
when you were a
wasn't,
little boy,
yeah, I was, I'm gonna say, I was 4 or 5.
before you went to
Right.
school. Oh, yeah, oh,
Yeah,
really?
4 or 5, because Raymond was not old enough to accompany me at that time. And that was sort of a special outing. And I always wondered why there wasn't his mother there. Then subsequently I found out that his mother had been committed to an institution. Yeah. When I did a census check of the houses, in a house next door to where Dad was living, being raised at that particular time, there was Philomena Juggernaut, servant. And then Eugene Pye, son number 2 or 3. And that's how they met. As I said, she was more than a mildly used and abused, fairly attractive, maybe 45-year-old, and I was 36 or something like that.
Right.
And she came up to me one time when I was sitting at the bar, and she said, "You're Art Pye Jr., aren't you?" And by that time, I was fairly well known in Walls, the architectural practice and all. And she said, we knew your dad quite well here. He was, I said, he was here all the time, brought me here all the time. I sort of felt like I grew up here in Aliotis on Mayfair Road. And she got, yeah, we always admired your dad. And then she got into talking, and I started asking questions. How well did you know my dad? And he said, we had a very long and a good relationship. And I didn't have to have her paint pictures on me. So, as I said, she was one of his bangs for a long time.
Come on.
It was